Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the test account and we are still checking out the same event, the Treasure Vanguard, but now we do have some happenings going on right here. You can see guys, this is now full of heroes. They have all different points, everything of that nature. It looks like this is the number one team, number 2, 3, and 4. Now we've been breaking down this a little bit more and I know a lot of players were asking about some follow-up videos to this. So looking at the leaderboard guys, you can see the points that were accumulated here. Only the top 50 players in the faction are displayed, and the top 50 calculations can earn additional ranking points. Now, again, looking at the fights in here, and this is what I wanted to kind of look at. It seems like overall you have to kind of work in conjunction with each other, because the more even that this seems to be, the better that the team is performing. Even remember, guys, I'm right here. You can see the arrow. We are in team 2. Again, looking at the breakdown and looking at the equation right here, we're a little bit heavy on one side. If some of this percentage was actually right here in the middle, which I believe comes from the middle hut, the 7 teams, we could have a much better win rate. Now, I was doing, again, some talking over on Discord, talking on Reddit, a little bit of kind of things that we're seeing in here. Now, we have no record as of yet, but we can check the battle report. Battle of 4 rounds in exploration, 1 on day 2, that is right, 100% win rate in here. But again, this is kind of the collaboration of what we have going on. Let's go ahead and complete this, guys. Now, we'll also notice that the treasure bond showed up. So this ends in a day, guys. It only runs for 1 single day. It costs you 500 diamonds to buy a treasure bond. If your faction wins, your bond will be redeemed for 2,000 diamonds. So we're talking getting 1,500 diamonds out of here by buying the bond. Otherwise, it will be redeemed for 500 diamonds. So it costs 500. We can redeem for 500, meaning I believe at this point it's going to be a break even, or we have a chance at 1,500. So we're going to go ahead and purchase the bond, guys. And there is our treasure bond. And I think we can only show by 1. And this little tiny camp just showed up. Now, escort is in process. You can see this is where we are, recommended by 8 treasure commanders on what we can do. So unfortunately, I cannot, and I am not a treasure commander, which I'm hoping when this goes up on global, guys, we can see the treasure commander side of it, because unfortunately right here, I'm not strong enough to actually go in here. But looking at the amount of teams like we did yesterday, guys, 3 teams here, 7 teams, we know we can go back and forth between these, seeing what heroes you have and which ones are going to make a big difference. Now, with that being said, guys, this military camp, this is where it makes a big difference. You can see where we're focusing on, guys. So we have escort, we have inspect, and we have occupy. When you look at this, guys, we're very, very heavy in the damage reduction, as you can see right now. Don't know exactly what these levels are or how far these levels are going to go, but looking at the inspect, this is where it could be kind of in between. And you can see where the combat win rate, we have a very, very strong win rate at 55% because this is so high. So when fighting the Explorers Society, a treasure commander damage is increased by 0%. It looks like next level is 4 up to level 10. So we can level this up 10 times, guys. And again, it seems like a big focus or a big build has been right here in this middle lane. Same with escort. I think, yep, level 10 is the cap in here. So if we're getting 4% each time, it's going to be pretty interesting. Then, of course, occupy. The treasure commander's physical pierce and magical pierce are increased by, it's going to be 4 on the next level. Health loss deltas increased by 0. And again, the occupy you can build up through this process in exactly what you need. So looking here, again, looking at the different factions, we're very, very heavy in this one, but we're lacking a lot, it looks like, in the other 2. Is what I'm kind of seeing here with the inspect. And this, again, we just started this, guys. This part just actually launched. It waited a day before we got into this game mode to actually be able to come in here. And again, you can see what we're doing in here, the treasure commander bonuses, 48% escort, 26% inspect, 26% occupy. So again, we have a pretty even, looks like maybe a little bit of not as strong players in here. And a couple of questions that I had that I didn't really find answers to, guys, is I don't know how many players are in here. I kind of looked through and I kind of looked in a couple different places to see exactly like how many players, I guess, are in each team, or if there's how many are actually in here. Task call, of course, we joined an operation. We bought our treasure bond. So go ahead, we'll collect up some of those. And it looks like you can possibly just go through here and level up yourself. So as long as you're in here and you're playing it, receiving loot in here, treasure bonds 2 times. So maybe every day we can buy another bond. You can see defeated black sail for 50 rounds, 7, 1, and 4. Again, I feel like you could throw this off a little bit depending on exactly how they're built in here. Now, of course, the total CP, we've gotten quite a bit out of there, which is what I was building out, guys. I've been doing this escort, and it also says that it's going to be doing the escort, I believe, for another 11 hours. And again, I'm thinking from when we looked at this yesterday, when I'm done with this in 11 hours, I have to put new heroes into a new escort mission. I don't think I can drop them in here, literally just let it run and rinse and repeat. I don't think it'll go over and over and over again. When the heroes come out of here, I believe right now you have to put them back in here, guys. So once they do drop out of this food or this first one, we can put them on materials, we can put them on equipment based on where they're at, or we could even put them in inspect. And again, get a couple more teams here or even raise up a little bit more. You can see the heroes leave in 11 hours. So we're going to have to see if that is in fact 11 hours that we're going to have to re-put them in and kind of re-up them for the rewards that we got in here. So again, really cool game mode, guys. I do like the game mode. I like seeing the newness of it. And again, I think in here, it shows 9 days, you'll join 1 of 4 factions. So it just put me in that last faction as a treasure hunter. See, we went through this, but again, I know that you can fight the enemies up to 100 times, but I don't know how many players are, I guess, in here. Maybe it's everyone just split equally. Not exactly sure. And it looks like the treasure commanders can kind of delegate which way they want to build. Looks like the team down here is getting a little bit beat up. That's okay, guys, because look, it's almost even, 65, 65, 50 for the win rate. And then, of course, ours is a little bit different here with a heavy win rate right down here, which again, I believe that's the build where we're much stronger, just based on the win rate in the opposing factions in here. So again, pretty neat game mode. I mean, overall, it's pretty interactive. Battle history, and there we go. We've won quite a bit, won against everybody in here. Scramble intel, there we go. We got our 100, and then leaderboard. So there is the number 1. The question is, guys, it looks like this is replacing the treasure scramble as it is today, because I don't think there was another 88, 91, 59. So again, getting those buffs out of there. But I wonder what leaderboard, oh, those are just the frames. That's right, out of that one. And then, of course, the rewards, we're claiming runner-up, second up. So it looks like everyone's getting a little bit less diamonds, but just going in the event, guys, we are getting our time emblems, which is really cool. But like I was saying earlier, looking at the event tab, since we have the treasure Vanguard right there, which is what we were looking at, I don't believe there is a treasure scramble that is coming up. So again, if you didn't like the treasure scramble part of it, I'm not seeing a treasure scramble that is coming. Oh, yeah, there is right there. The treasure scramble is there as well. So it is, guys, they're running them. I didn't even see it. I think it might have been down, but they are running them coinciding. Guys, that's going to be a lot of loot that we're picking up. And again, I thought the treasure scramble, I think yesterday was not open yet because I didn't see it, but we have a lot more PvP, guys. The Vanguard and the scramble at the same time for loot out of both of them. I'm happy now. I'm very, very happy within there. All right, guys. So again, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.